All right, you guys, so we did our lookalike campaign in the last one. Now I'm going to show you how to do your interest targeting one. A lot of these settings are basically going to be exactly the same, but I'm just going to go through every single one again just so you can get really comfortable with what we're doing. And then there will be a spot in the audience section where we're going to do different because we're going to be using a different audience, obviously. So let's just hop right in here. So again, we're going to click Create. We're going to, again, select Sales and click Continue. Manual sales campaign. It's going to be generating for us, okay? And then you can see here we have our sales campaign, our ad set, and our ad level. So again, we're going to name it. We do the date. We do the audience. So this one's going to be interest targeting, okay? And then again, our product. So for us, it's 24 for 24. Again, skip the special ads categories unless they apply to you. We're going to skip all this stuff, and then again, this is where we toggle it on and make our daily budget $50, okay? So that's our campaign. We're going to click Next. Our ad set level, we're going to do the date. Or no, actually, I don't do the date on this one. We just do the audience. Interests, targeting. We do the ages, so I do 24 to 55. And then we do women, okay? And then again, remember we need to select website. We have our pixel selected. We select our conversion event purchase, okay? Have our, pixel, and then we keep this the same. We're going to do dynamic creative again. Okay, well, remember what we're going to do. We're going to schedule this for 6 a.m. the next day. Okay. And then, again, we select our countries. Okay. And then we do New Zealand. All right. Perfect. And then again, I switch to the original. Scroll back down. Okay, so you're not going to do custom audiences. And the lookalike we did custom audience. What we're going to do, we're going to select our age still. So I do 24 to 55. Okay, and we also select our gender if you're doing that. Now, detailed targeting is where we're going to go, okay? So do you remember in the audiences I showed you that this is where we're going to go, and I wanted you to get 10 different ones to put in here. This is where you're going to input them. So I'm just going to do ours. Let's just do marketing, digital marketing. Again, these are interests that relate to your industry. So I'm just selecting the ones for ours. You are going to have your list, okay? Graphic design. I want interests here. Now, it's some of them, they say like employees or, so let's go back to that graphic design one really quick so I can show you what I'm talking about. Fields of study, employment, jobs. You don't want to select those. You want to select the ones that say interests, okay? Interests here. So interest, because these are going to be too narrow, okay? Let's do email marketing. Okay. And then, do you remember when I said we need to get at least to 20 million? So you can see mine is at 52 million. So I think that's broad enough for us. I could keep going, but I just want to show you, I just wanted to show you where to put that. So you're going to have your 10 that you put in here. Okay. And then we are going to scroll down. Do you remember the placements we're going to do? So we're going to click Edit and then click Manual Placements. Uncheck this, okay? And then I uncheck this, and I uncheck this. Okay? So that is it for that. Let me just double check and make sure we covered everything. So basically, if you notice the difference here, instead of putting in our lookalike, we're going to scroll down. Countries and age and gender are the same, and we're going to put it under detailed targeting, okay? And we're going to select our targeting options, and then again, you can browse for interests here. So they kind of give you the broad categories, and then you can kind of select in there. Business and industry would be what we would do, so we could put in like advertising, design, stuff like that, which we already have selected. You can find your own under there, or start searching stuff in here. So it's pretty helpful. And again, you want to find broad as possible, okay? Then we're going to click next, and we're going to build our ad. So it's this part is the exact same. You're going to make the same exact ad as the one you did last time, okay? So dynamic ad 1, and then you're going to select your Facebook page, your Instagram account. You're going to have your images already uploaded, so you'll just go in and select them. So we're going to uncheck this, remember, and then we're going to just go in and select our images that were uploaded here. Okay, so you're going to have your 10 images, just reselect them. You're going to re-put in the same exact primary text. So you can see here, these are the same exact. I'm just going to put those in the primary text, in the headline section, and in the description. You're going to use the same exact website URL. Okay, sending them to the same thing, same display link. Select none here. You can do your buttons like we showed you in the last video. Okay, so you can add some options here, like like I said in the last video, you can add shop now, etc. Sign up, and then you're going to have your pixel selected. Your code, your tracking code, is going to be the exact same. And then you're just going to click publish. So if you notice here, I didn't change anything under the ads. The only difference that we did is under the ad set level, and that's the targeting, okay? And the reason why we're doing it separately is because we want to track what is working and what is not, okay? So we're not going to, in this one, I don't know if you remember where we duplicated and we made 2 new ad sets for the 1% or for the 3% and the 5%. We're not doing that on this one here. For this one, we're just going to select all our interests under one ad set and just let that run, okay? So just going to have one ad set, just let that run. We're not going to do the 3 ad sets. So that is another difference from the lookalike. But other than that, the only thing that you're changing is the audience targeting, okay? So that is it for the interest targeting. It's pretty simple, pretty much the exact same process as before. So you should be getting really good at this now. And I am really excited for you to start getting those sales coming through. This is a huge, huge step in your ad journey process. Just getting that first campaign launched, the first 2, huge step for you. So I am so excited. Way to go. And yeah, you're going to crush it. I'm just so excited for you.